Are you tired of feeling like you have so much to offer in your work, but it's just not coming through? Watching what everyone else is doing and wondering whether that will work for you? Stop that right now. You've come to the right place because here on the Cosmic Queen podcast with me, Rachel Starr, you're going to discover your genius, your gifts, and how you can use your iconic cosmic blueprint to create the business and lifestyle you crave. I started my business as a side hustle alongside my successful career in tech. When I had my son during lockdown, I knew it was time to leave the corporate jungle for the entrepreneur's adventure. I'm a 2-5 manifesting generator with a Sag midheaven archetype, and I've built it all my way. Now I'm going to teach you to do the same. This is a no cookie cutter advice zone. Here we use personalized and effective systems like astrology and human design to work smarter, not harder, and have a damn good time doing it. Welcome to the Cosmic Cutting Edge. Welcome back to the Cosmic Queen podcast. I am so excited for today. I've got a very special solo episode for you. And this is specifically for my incredible Cosmic Queens, Kings, and Royals who are entrepreneurs or aspiring entrepreneurs. So if you have a business or you've been dreaming about having a business, this episode is for you. This is where I'm going to bring in some Virgo season magic, and we're going to talk about my 12 big questions to answer as you start or reinvent your business. Now, this is part of a series that I'm going to do leading up to a very, very exciting offer that is now open called the Rising Star Business Academy. This is where aspiring entrepreneurs, early entrepreneurs, and Phoenix entrepreneurs get the cosmic cutting edge so that they can build a business that will leave them successful and satisfied, because that's what it's all about. And so as I'm promoting this program, as I'm talking about how I'm bringing all of my cosmic insight in astrology and human design, all of the things together to help people to build their businesses, I want to do a series of podcasts, and we're going to talk about what you need to know. What are the essentials to build a business that really reflects your genius, that really matches you? We're not about cookie cutter here, right? That's what I always say. This is not where you come if you want to build a cookie cutter business. If you want to see a mentor and just copy what they do, this is not the place. No, this is the place where we are developing a way of doing business, a bold brand. We are really going after our vision and presenting our values that are authentic, that are our way of doing things. There isn't just one way of being successful in business. It's not about, oh, if I just have a really tight niche, I'm guaranteed success. Wrong. That's not how it works. Or if I have everything automated and it's just these beautiful funnels with perfect copywriting and email, that's the way that you become successful in business. Nope, doesn't work for everyone. Or the idea that you have to be on video 24/7 and be churning out tons of content because maybe that's what you see me doing, that might not work for you either. It's all about understanding how you are designed to operate and how your natural genius, your natural gifts best come out. But the place I want you to start is with these 12 essential business questions. So I'm going to take you through these. These I've actually listed out. If you want to see them all listed out, they are on the sales page for the Rising Star Business Academy. So you just go to cosmicqueenhq.com/rising-star-business-academy, and you scroll down and they're all there. And I wanted to put this here to give you insight into, of course, what we're going to be going over in the program, but also to deliver value, because when you're reading about something, when you're considering making an investment, I want you to also be gaining value and learning something and thinking about how you do things in your business at the same time. So if I go through this list and you realize that you do not have the answer to one of these questions, I don't want you to start beating yourself up about it. Okay. That's not the vibe. That's not what we're doing. I don't want you to beat yourself up about it. I don't want you to say, oh my God, I failed. I'm terrible as an entrepreneur. Who gave me the CEO hat here? No, What I want you to do is just recognize that you need a plan. You need a plan for how you're going to start answering this question. And of course, if you were going to ask me what you should do, I would say start looking at your cosmic blueprint, start looking at your astrology and your human design, because for each one of these questions, there are placements in the charts that can really support you in tapping into your intuition, but also understanding this is the way I do things. It's different from Molly down the block, but this is the way that I do things. Okay, so let's get into the 12 big questions. So again, you don't have to have the answers to the questions right now, but the answers to these 12 questions will form your business foundation. And that is the vibe, right? We are in Virgo season right now. We're all thinking about the foundation. We're all thinking about, all right, do we have all our ducks in a row? Have we crossed all our T's and dotted all our I's? Are we set for growth? Are we ready to attract our soulmate clients? Are we ready to be seen and be visible and for our work to be selling like hotcakes? Are we actually ready for that? These 12 questions are going to tell you. Okay, so number one, what is my vision for my work? Or maybe I'll just say you. What is your vision for your work? Do you have a clear vision for your work? That is the first of the 12 big questions to answer if you are starting a business or reinventing your business. What is your vision? Now, the vision is not a number. This is not about, I want to be a millionaire. This is a vision. This is like, what impact you want to make? How do you want to change people's lives with a product, service, whatever you want to do? How do you want to change your life? What's your vision for your lifestyle and what your business can actually do for you? So this is number one. I can give you strategies. We can talk about how you run a business as a projector 3-5 profile. We can talk about how you could be a 5-1 manifesting generator and create an incredible, portfolio of courses and have all, this portfolio career where you have many different income streams. Sure, we can talk about the strategy till the cows come home, but if you don't have the vision, it's going nowhere. It's just for fun. It's just an intellectual exercise, but the vision is what directs the energy and what will keep you motivated when things are tough, because things do get tough in business and your confidence is going to be tested 100%. Okay, question number two, what motivates you to do this work? Now, I will give you a little hint here. Look at your rising sign. Your rising sign is not your brand. It is your inner motivation. This is a huge one. Whenever I meet entrepreneurs who are dealing with burnout, right? Or they have something is going wrong and they're really struggling to figure out, why they're not feeling motivated. We look at the rising sign. Look at the element of the rising sign, air, earth, fire, water. Look at the sign, right? If you're a Scorpio rising, I just did a video yesterday on my TikTok. Shout out to TikTok. I see you all there. I just did a video yesterday on Scorpio rising, right? That is so important to understand what your rising sign needs in order to feel motivated. Because if you're only working off the midheaven, which is your brand, then you're missing something. You're missing the motivation, and you've got to be motivated as the CEO, right? So what motivates you to do this work? Make sure that's woven into your offers. Make sure that's woven into your business. Number three, who are my people? We just actually wrapped up a course called Community by Design, which was incredible. It was inside my Constellation community, and also a few people outside who were not members joined as well. If you'd like the replays for that, just let me know. But it was so amazing because this is so fundamental, knowing who are your people, right? It's not always about niching your product or your service. Sometimes it's about niching your audience. Like, who are you actually speaking to the right people? And if you're speaking to your people and it's crickets, ask yourself this, who are my people? Maybe you're not speaking directly to them. Maybe you aren't clear on that. That's one of the fundamentals. So you've got to answer that question. If you've got that question answered, amazing. Let's keep going. Okay, number 4, big business foundation questions. What is your zone of genius? Yes. Gay Hendricks, who wrote the book The Big Leap, coined this phrase, the zone of genius, in I believe the 80s. I don't remember the exact year. But this book changed the business landscape, because suddenly people stopped thinking that business was just about finding a great gap in the market and being so clever. And they realized that business is about doing what you are a genius at and prioritizing your time and energy accordingly and charging accordingly. And once you find that thing, like, man, that is your signature offer. That is the core of your business. What is your zone of genius? If you don't know the answer to that, start studying your astrology and your human design, because it is in there. It is in there. And of course, join the Rising Star Business Academy. I will help you to do that. So number 5, what is my brand? And you might notice this is going in a particular order. This is chronological. You need to answer these things in this order because each thing builds on the next. And this is also how I'm running the Rising Star Business Academy program. It's all happening in a certain order because you have to answer certain questions before you get to the next ones. What is your brand? What do you stand for? Are you edgy? Are you soft and supportive? Are you like shocking people into action? What's your brand? This is so essential for really attracting the right people to you and getting the visibility that's going to feel really authentic. We have an authenticity problem right now on social media. You may have noticed a lot of people are getting called out for not being authentic. Don't be one of them. Be someone who knows who they are and really communicates that well through your brand. Number 6, I think we're on. I didn't number these on the page, so I have to remember. Number 6, what are your core messages? Once you know who your people are, your zone of genius, your vision, all the things, what are your core messages? I always recommend people have 3 to 5 core messages, and all you're doing in your content is you're repeating them again and again and again and again and again. For Cosmic Queen, one of my core messages, you will see it constantly, is that your uniqueness is your superpower, right? Your uniqueness is your superpower. That message runs through everything that I do, all of my offers, all of my content. And so it's consistent and it's recognizable. What are your core messages? My people hear it and they're like, yes, she's for me. Got it. I want to bring my uniqueness out. I really tend to attract people who want to be unconventional, who want to break the rules, who have something powerful to say. And it's in part, a big part, due to this core message resonating. Number 7, what do I sell? It sounds so simple, but it's not. It can be a headache. What do I sell? Whether you sell services or product, what is it that you sell? And I encourage you to think about the stack of what you sell. I was considering, I'm going to do a podcast on offer stacking. Don't worry, that is coming. So keep your eyes open. Make sure that you're subscribed to the Cosmic Queen podcast, wherever you're watching this or listening to this, so that you'll get this. We need to talk about offer stacking because this is something a lot of you are sleeping on and you're not doing well. And it can absolutely it's essential to the growth and scaling of your business. So what do I sell is number 7, I believe. Number 8, what is the best way for me to work with people? And I capitalize best here on the page. When you go to the Rising Star Business Academy sales page, you will see all of this list and I've capitalized it. What's the best way for me to work with people? Of course, we can all do evergreen courses. Sure. Of course, we can all do live master classes. Sure. Of course, we can all work one-to-one. Sure. But is that right for all of us? No. Some of us have very specific ways of working that bring out our zone of genius, and understanding what that is a game changer in your business, because you're not here to build your business like me or like any other mentor out there that you see. You're here to build your business like you, in your way. So what's the best way for you to work with people? Do you know the answer to that question? If you do, amazing. If you don't, you got to find out. And it's going to be in your human design for sure. Okay, I think we're on number 9 now. How do I reach my people? Right? It's not all Instagram. It's not all TikTok. It's not all LinkedIn. What's the best way that you reach your people? Where are your people? There are lots of different factors that will change where you're going to find them. What platforms you're on, what platforms they're on, where people are talking about those particular topics. How do you reach your people? Number 10, how do you boost your productivity? Productivity is major, major, major. I have a whole section of the Rising Star Business Academy that is all about the elevated entrepreneur. So I'm not just talking business strategy in this program. We're going to also be talking about energetics, productivity, and making sure that you are fully set up for success. More on that later, but productivity, how do you boost your productivity? Everyone is different. Everyone's schedule needs to look different, and you've got to know what that is for you. Two more. What support do I need in my business? This is major. We're going to talk about this again. Everyone is different. And then the final question for you to answer is, what boundaries do I need in my business? Yes, we are in the season of boundaries. It is Virgo season, and we're just about to move into Libra. We've just had the Pisces eclipse, which was all about boundaries as well. This is a huge topic right now. You do not need to be available to all people all the time. Boundaries are going to be very, very important, again, so that you can scale, so that you can build something that will leave you successful and satisfied. So that was a whirlwind trip through the 12 core business questions. How did you do? How did you do? How many were you able to answer? How many do you not have answers for that you are ready to get the answers for? And I hope this supported you, and I hope this got those wheels turning in this Virgo season to help you to get this really, really strong foundation so that you can grow. If you're interested in the Rising Star Business Academy, this is such an incredible 5-part program where we are going to go through and answer and look at the cosmic insights that are going to help you answer all of these questions. The first round, I'm running it live. You want to be there live with me so you can ask questions, so that you can get support. There's tons of information on the sales page. This is not just a one-off program, but you're going to get monthly support for a year following the program as well. So there's lots of goodies in there. I'll be talking much more about this on the podcast, but I wanted to introduce this to you and to get you thinking about answering these really foundational questions so that you are truly building a business where you can shine, because your star was born to rise. See you next time. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I can't wait to hear from you, and hopefully see you inside the Rising Star Business Academy. Bye.